My name is Skrewtape. People call me Skrew. You know what? I always attributed coming up, skateboarding in Philly when I was like 12, 13 with a couple, you know what I mean, childhood friends. And the skate videos always had dope music. That really got me into the, you know what I mean, some of the underground stuff that really influenced my style. But like, other than that, just, my, older cousins and like some people that just really had a, I thought good taste in music. I must have been like 6 or something, and the Onyx Slam came on TV, and that was like, I thought that was the sound of that was infectious. I was like sprung off that. I remember like jumping around in my living room like, slam, you know what I mean? I thought that shit was crazy. So that was like I remember just being in love with the sound of what hip hop was. Going out to shows, like Rich Quick gave me a good piece of advice one time and was like, yo, just come out, be present, come out to shows, like get in ciphers, just be around. And that was the best advice that anyone could ever give me, was to just come out, be present, and show your face, be part of the scene, because that's what the scene needs, is people, you know what I mean? My grandfather is kind of the only one I would say that would have any opinion on it. He's 93, and he kind of is like my pop, you know what I mean? Like he took us in, and yeah, he only asks when I'm making some money. That's all he wants to know. When are you gonna make some money off you make any money that show, So it always feels good to be able to tell him, if I like sold a couple CDs or I did get paid for a show here and there or whatever. It feels good to be able to tell him that, like, oh yeah, I made, you know what I mean? Like, and he sees the progress. It's happening more and more frequently, so he's cool. He's like, I still help out around. It's kind of no secret that addiction was like a big thing in my past. So that was probably the biggest thing. And so that being taken care of, lots of doors I feel like are opening up because, I've been able to stay focused. Helps not to be broke, you know what I mean? So that was a big part of it. But that's probably the only that's been the biggest obstacle. Other than that, it's been all love. Everyone's been mad cool. One of the best experiences was getting to rock with Mr. Green and Malik B at the Roots up in Steventown or Stephenville, New York or Massachusetts, was it? I forget. Anyways, it was at a festival, and there was like 2,000 or 3,000 people in front of us, and it was crazy. We got to rock for an hour, and like that was like it was an event that, really, it was like baptism by fire, you know what I mean? Like I never been in front of a crowd nearly that big, you know what I mean? Like being here at the Blockley, rocked in front of maybe like 400 people, that was big, used to rocking shows of like 20, 30 people, you know what I'm saying? So we were in front of like 100 times that, so it was crazy, but it was great, you know what I mean? They loved it, they ate it up, and so it was a real, like a reinforcing experience, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm meant to do this, this is something I can do. And so, shout out to Mr. Green. I want people to remember me as a, as a dope MC, obviously, first and foremost, but as someone who supported the scene and networked. And, I feel like that's the flavor I want to give people, to see that I was somebody in the mix, trying to bring people together and make music where it can happen, you know what I mean?